And Adjua will be the last horse to load, with Richard Dos Ramos aboard. They're at the post. They're off in the Queen's Plate Stakes. Shaw's Creek from the outside, along with Anglian Prince. Streak and Rob streaks for the front. TJ's Lucky Moon is right there in the early going, as is Cree Power. Forever Grand is in between horses as they move in front of us for the first time. And it's Chantel Sutherland and Streak and Rob under the wire for the first time. Forever Grand is second. Cree Power is third, and TJ's Lucky Moon is fourth. Fuzzy Star drafts in behind horses. Classic Mike in amongst horses as well. Adjua is in tight quarters there. Then the Samson duo of Fort Every Stream and Mountain Beacon. Then we have Barbo Ruckus, twice bid of save ground. Anglian Prince has one horse beaten. That is the late running Shaw's Creek as they head into the backstretch. And Streak and Rob continues to lead for an opening half mile in 48 seconds flat. It's Streak and Rob, last year's Coronation Futurity winner. 3/4 of a length with less than 5 furlongs remaining. TJ's Lucky Moon starts to inch up to the inside. Forever Grand attends the pace in third. Then we have Fuzzy Star, Cree Powers 3.5 lengths off the lead. Then Classic Mike and Fort Every Stream is being roused as they head for the far turn. Adjua will need some running room. Then Anglian Prince, Barbo Ruckus, Shaw's Creek's between horses beginning a run. Then Twice Bid and Mountain Beacon. They're 2.5 furlongs from the wire. TJ's Lucky Moon. Now Forever Grand is on him in a blink of an eye. It is Forever Grand on the outside and TJ's Lucky Moon. John O. Jones is calling on Classic Mike as they hit the top of the stretch. Forever Grand on the outside. To the inside, TJ's Lucky Moon. Those two in a stirring stretch duel. And Anglian Prince is coming now. Anglian Prince with one last gasp. One, but TJ's Lucky Moon has the lead. It is TJ's Lucky Moon. Anglian Prince, TJ's Lucky Moon at outrageous odds. He wins the Queen's Plate at 80-1. Holy mackerel. Anglian Prince was second and Forever Grand was third. TJ's Lucky Moon, the longest shot on the board. Can you believe it?
You have got to be kidding me. Is this just like the Derby or what? Moments ago, JB said this is like the Belmont, and she's right because Sarava absolutely lit up the tote board in that test of champions. But racing analyst Jim Bannon, are you still sitting or are you standing? Because this is unbelievable stuff. 80-1, TJ's Lucky Moon with the most improbable of upsets.
Well, essentially, Jason, I stood up for this horse, and I think you deserve to because it was that kind of performance. And Stevie Bayan essentially gets a great trip on the inside. Let's take a look at some of the other horses. And we've got the number 13 and 14 horses. We've got Anglian Prince, who runs very well to come up and get a piece of it, and the 14 Shaw's Creek, who is dead last as they hit into the clubhouse turn. But as they come out of the gate, it's a pretty good start for everyone. Anglian Prince immediately is anchored and taken back. I think that's a very good plan. And you notice that Shaw's Creek is taken back early as well. As a matter of fact, he's behind everyone else in this particular event. The pace is very quick in this particular event. By the time they come through the stretch with 23-2 to the wire, they're going very quickly. That's Roger Atfield's horse, by the way, the 3 at the back. Now, as they head down the backstretch, the winner is already in front, the number 9 horse, TJ's Lucky Moon, a homebred. And we've got a good race coming here from Forever Grand, who will take a run into this turn. Watch for Classic Mike. He makes his move out here and can't sustain it. And there's a long way to go for Anglian Prince. A very good ride by Patrick Husbands on the 4. He reserved his horse and then attacked Bayan on the 9 with about 2.5 furlongs to go. Here's Classic Mike in a great position, third and ready to go. Now here we go with Anglian Prince making his big move. As they come into the stretch, it's still the 9 on the rail, and we've got the number 4 horse, Forever Grand, on the outside, and they will come through the stretch and fight it out. The racetrack at Woodbine today changed radically. The inside became like a paved highway, and we had horses winning on the rail all day long, when that's not usually the case. So the number 9 all of a sudden just gets loose here. Now they are decelerating, make no mistake about that. Anglian Prince gets to the outside like he wanted to today, and he comes on boldly to get his piece, but this race belongs to number 9, TJ's Lucky Moon. Stevie Bayan in the saddle for Vito Armada, and a happy Molinaro